let's have a look at the coffee grinder. In order for the grinding procedure to be successful, we need to set the burr blade system grinder blades a certain way to ensure that we get the most extraction and flavor from the chosen coffee bean. The machine itself is made up of a chamber, which is the holding compartment for the ground coffee. This has a dosing lever, which is used to dispense the desired amount of ground coffee into the portafilter. This describes the most common type of bar grinder. There are others that do not have dosing chambers and that grind directly into the portafilter. These are becoming more common and have some major advantages over the dosed grinders. Every morning, before you begin serving coffee, you need to set your grinder to the desired texture. In other words, you need to decide on whether to make smaller or bigger grinds. It is definitely best to grind your coffee beans only a few moments before brewing. It's also always best to match the grind to the desired method. Here we will show the procedure for the burr blade system. Step 1. Remove the hopper lid and fill the hopper with roasted coffee beans. Step 2. Release the hopper seal or bean gate by lightly pulling outwards until it catches and stops. Secure the hopper to the grinder by fastening or tightening the hopper lock. Step 3. Remove the dosing chamber lid to access the grind adjustment knob. A common grinder will be adjusted in the following way. To adjust the grind, loosen the knob and move it slightly to the right for a finer adjustment, or slightly to the left for a coarser adjustment. Tighten the adjustment knob once the required grind is achieved. This relates to each specific grinder, so you need to find the exact spot on your grinder. Step 4. Turn on the grinder when you are ready to prepare an espresso. Please note that if you are using a manual blade grinder, then remember to use short bursts of a few seconds each, so that the coffee does not overheat. If you are using the burr grinder, place the coffee beans in and allow for the burr grinder to accurately grind. Step 5. Place the portafilter below the dosing chamber and pull the dosing lever multiple times as the grinder runs. The ground coffee will fall into the portafilter. When the portafilter is full, switch off the grinder but continue to pull the dosing lever until there is a small mound of coffee in the portafilter. Step 6. Now, use a brush to clean on and around the grinder. Be careful about other objects falling into the grinder. If anything else besides coffee beans is ground, it will definitely damage the burrs of the grinder. Let's have a look at cleaning and care. No matter what type of grinder your establishment has, it is vital to keep it clean, as a dirty coffee grinder can have a major impact on the way that the coffee tastes. Coffee's flavor comes from the oils of the ground bean. So, these oils build up inside of the hopper and the burrs and the doses of each coffee grinder, and they can become rancid if left for long amounts of time. So, this residue needs to be removed on a regular basis to ensure that you are making consistently good coffee every time you use your grinder. Be sure to always keep all the grinders clean throughout the day. Use the brushes to clear away loose grounds and beans, and keep the grinder wiped clean and looking good. Before using the grinder to grind a different variety or type of coffee, be sure to always remove all the grinds from the previous coffee. The grinder should be thoroughly cleaned with a grinding cleaning product at least once a month.